Hold on now. Hold the front door. Y'all was all, you know that don't know black people hang themselves. You know good and well this is foul play. Yeah, of course they gonna try to clean up the crime scene. You know good and well some white people hung that black man. What type of people hang from a tree? What type of people just sitting there hanging and do it on purpose?
Jackson, son of civil rights activist Jesse Jackson, Congressman Jackson says, quote, the echoes of these losses reach deep into our nation's history, a painful reminder that the shadows of racial violence and exclusion have not yet left us.
That was a white man. You have to find a way to insert yourself into something that had nothing to do with your black butts. What is the dealio, Fokios and Fokios Ramas? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Follow me up here. Follow me down here. Click the thumbs up button right now. It helps me out. Don't you want to help me? I'm just messing with y'all. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, and then there will be a bell button that you can push that will drop down a drop box for you to select all notifications. And do not forget to check out my other channel called Man, Husband, Father, where we're almost at 7,000 subs. And that channel is about being a man, being a husband, being a father. And that's the order it should go in. Do it in that order, and you are going to avoid so many mishaps. Trust me when I tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, I did a video the other day, and it is and still is an ongoing investigation. It is 100% tragic. You know, I definitely urge you guys to, pray for the family, because it's a horrible tragedy, right? And if you do not know, a young man in Mississippi, I think he was 20 years old. Yeah, 20 years old. He was found hanging from a tree and is no longer with us anymore, and that's very unfortunate. So many people, y'all. So many of y'all came out guns blazing.
Amidst this tragedy,
that there was foul play in what happened to this young man y'all see on the screen right here, right now. Parents described him as being very quiet, to himself, seemed to have been a really good guy, and not saying that he's not. But unfortunately, this young man is no longer with us because he was found hanging from a tree. The police them already, not saying that they're closing up the investigation, but they said that there is no signs of foul play. So when there's no signs of foul play, ladies and gentlemen, I'm one of those people. When I wind down at night, I watch a lot of crime shows, so I learn a lot. Plus, if you actually do things in the community, in which I do, sit on a community board, you learn some things from the police. So one of the things I'm talking about is this. They said there was no foul play, so that means the area that he was found deceased, they looked around. There was no signs of dirt being out of place, no mulch being out of place, no signs of dragging or feet scuffs or anything like that. In the perimeter, there's no signs of car tires screeching off or nothing like that. That's why they saying, as of right now, there's no signs of any type of foul play. So it seemed like he did it on his own. And so many people have come out. What type of black people don't hang it? Y'all, come on, don't act. Anybody is capable of doing anything to themselves when it comes to taking their own life, right? But anyway, with all that being said, in the same exact state, a man was also found hanging from the tree, but he just happens to be white. So I wonder if this is going to make other white people not feel safe, like the girl in the video yesterday mentioned, because she said she wanted to make it known that she was a black woman, and it's happened to a black man. So she don't feel safe. She tried to draw a narrative and it did not work. In this particular case, it's a white man. So I wonder if white people need to say that as a white woman, you don't feel safe by seeing a white man look just like you hanging from a tree. Here's that story, folks. Let's go.
Amidst this tragedy, a life was lost due to another hanging incident not too far from Cleveland. 12 News' Delisha Banks joins us with that story. Delisha?
Jalen, 108 miles south of Cleveland, Mississippi, leads you to the city of Vicksburg, where a second person was found hanging from a tree on Monday. The Vicksburg Police Department responded to a wooded area near Ameristar Casino in the 4100 block of Washington Street a little after 1 p.m. Officials say they discovered a white male who was later identified as 35-year-old Corey Zucadis from Brandon. He was believed to be homeless, and one of his peers found him hanging from a tree.
He was homeless, but that particular area over there has become somewhat of a haven for homeless people. We also understand that the reason he was in Vicksburg, he's actually from Brandon, but the reason he was in Vicksburg is because he had recently participated in the River Rescue Mission, a part of their dependency program. Now, other than that, that's all we know. Again, our hearts and sympathy go out to the family. But we did make that death notification, and they are aware of it. They were aware that he was homeless. And it's just something that, another one of those things that we have to deal with, not only in the city of Vicksburg, but in the state of Mississippi.
Investigators detect no foul play with the death of Zucaitis. His body was sent to the state crime lab for further examination.
Sounds just like the other story, doesn't it? Just like the other story. But is anyone going to call for a civil rights lawyer to, come and say, now we all know that something is not right here. We all know that just ain't nobody going to sit there and do this in the tree. We want the truth. NAACP, are y'all going to come out with a statement that y'all did and say this was a lynching? This was an old-time KKK lynching. Are y'all going to go out and protest? Black Lives Matter. Are y'all going to come out and protest against this? Are y'all going to say, because, I forgot. Sorry, y'all, moving on. That's a white man.
First District Illinois Congressman Jonathan L. Jackson, son of civil rights activist Jesse Jackson, spoke out Tuesday on behalf of what he calls lynching incidents in Mississippi. During his speech at the House of Representatives, he demanded a federal investigation be conducted by the DOJ to ensure justice and transparency. Congressman Jackson says, quote, "The echoes of these losses reach deep into our nation's history, a painful reminder that the shadows of racial violence and exclusion have not yet left us."
That was a white man. I told y'all, you just like your dad. Y'all just gotta find a way to insert yourself into something like that. You have to find a way to insert yourself into something that had nothing to do with your black butts. Y'all just can't help yourselves. Well, they used to hang black folk now. They used to hang black. Oh, that was a white man. I don't care. They hung him, which means they used to do that to us. So we have to insert ourselves in this some way. We still got problems down here in the South. Whoa, boy. They hung that man. They used to hang him. We don't care about he's a white man. We don't care about him being white. They did it to us, though. So this is deep in our nation's history, in the very fibers of our nation's makeup, in the very fibers of our nation. Y'all Negroes, when I say this, let me make myself clear for some of y'all, give you a little bit of disclaimer. I always say Negroes of a certain mindset. Look at that. Just had to insert yourself into something and try to make some type of civil racist thing into this. Wow. Race Hustlers 101.
End quote. This matter is still under investigation. Be sure to stay with 12 News as more details become available.
This is why that word racism has been completely diluted. Black men get hung. No foul play. No signs of a struggle or nothing like that. Oh, this got to be racist. Because don't black folks hang themselves. Okay, we'll give you another one. White man found hanging. No signs of a struggle. Black people. Well, this is racist because what? See what I'm saying? This is why the word is being diluted right now, because certain Negroes of a certain mindset who have nothing more to do than to be opportunists to try to find some. Look at here. Jesse Jackson, Martin Luther King, y'all did their part. The Al Sharptons and the Jesse Jacksons and all them, that stuff is done and over with. You guys have become so irrelevant, you have to try to find a way to capitalize on something to try to turn it into something. That's what y'all do. You look at something like this and you try to capitalize on it and make it into something just so you can, we got to look, y'all. See, look, this is what's going on here. We know that this nation has been known for. Stop. It's a high probability that these men, the college student took his own life, and that this man took his own life. But oh no, we got to make it about racism and all that, and about this nation's biggest sin it's ever done, y'all. And nobody's falling for that bull crap no more. Stop it. Let me know what y'all think about this, ladies and gentlemen, by putting in the comment section after this video. Don't forget to do what you see in the elements right here. Have you told anybody about my video, by the way? Let them know about this. Share it, folks. Let them know. Tell them to subscribe to it. Prescribe. Look, I'm thinking medicine. Subscribe to it, rather, okay? If you would like to see the next video that I will be doing after this one and maybe the last one tonight, it's going to be up there. Things as of yesterday, right here. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click that. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, and I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.